Hi, my name is Amy Blake, and I am the guide for the Getting the Love You Want Couples Weekend Workshop coming up in October, the 7th, 8th, and 9th in Portland, Maine. I'm really glad to have this opportunity to share with you some about the workshop. One of the things that couples who come through our workshop report consistently is how valuable it is and how much they wish that they had had this opportunity before they got married or early on in their relationship. And many say it should be a prerequisite to getting a marriage license. The value of the workshop, it helps couples feel more connected. It helps couples really understand what's fueling the conflict that they have and why they keep having the same fights over and over again. And in addition to that, it really helps couples understand their parenting. And when couples leave this workshop, there's a change that happens in the family. Couples get, whether their kids are young and they have an opportunity to do things differently in the moment, or their kids are grown and they have an opportunity to do some repair and some deeper understanding of the impact of their own parenting. It's really powerful and really healing through the generations. So this workshop, people wonder sometimes, what on earth can you possibly do with your partner for an entire weekend in a couples workshop? So I want to tell you a little bit about what that looks like. You're going to be learning a dialogue process. It's called the Imago Dialogue. And in this dialogue, there's a structure involved. What structure does is it helps keep things feel safe because we know what to expect. We know what we're supposed to do and we know what to expect of our partner. And having a structure that creates safety helps us talk about things that are difficult to talk about. Sometimes those things are really lovely things, like the I love yous and the I appreciate you. Sometimes it's hard for our partner to really take that in or for us to say the really positive things. So to have a way of doing that where it goes in deeply is really valuable for the feeling of connection and the joy that you can experience in your relationship. And the other way that the dialogue process is really helpful are for those more dicey conversations where you need to have safety, because when you don't, when you just go into your normal conversation, it quickly escalates into either an argument or someone checks out or both people just walk away, and you never get past go with that conversation. So the other piece that's important about the weekend that I think is really valuable and why I love doing this work is that it helps you understand what you bring into the relationship. We call it your unconscious agenda or the unhealed wounds from childhood. We all have them in some way, that we come into our relationship with some kind of expectations that we're not even clear about, hoping that our partner will be a certain way with us. And then when they're not, we're disillusioned and disappointed, and it can become very hurtful. So understanding that and how that fuels the arguments that we have and the ruptures in connection that we have helps it become conscious, puts it on the table, and then we can make new decisions about how we want to be with one another. And it's really in the safety of the relationship and in the connection that we can create with one another where healing of some of those old wounds can actually happen. That's the gift and the power that we have in our relationship and the gift that we can give to one another. And then the other piece that's a really important piece for relationships is all about positivity. It's the piece where we're really looking at putting on the horizon your vision for what you want in your relationship. You need to know where you're going in order to be able to arrive there. And the positivity piece is really important for a lot of reasons. One, because our brain in its survival mode tends to record and store negative information and negative experiences more vividly. So we remember our fights and our hurts often more explicitly than we do some of the joyful times that we have together. So there's a 5-to-1 ratio of positive experiences to undo one negative experience. And it's important to have lots of ways to know how to infuse your relationship with positivity so that you can experience the joy that you have with one another. So we're looking forward to this weekend, and we're looking forward to you joining us. It's October 7th, 8th, and 9th in Portland, Maine. Thank you.